Hello everyone, today I'm going to do a tutorial of how I make my breakfast burritos. I'm going to make huevo eggs with eggs, and this is serrano and sort of jalapeno, but serrano, it's a smaller one, and tomato. And then I'm going to add some onion. And this is going to make what do you call it? It's gonna be like egg mixed with jalapeno, serrano, tomato, onions, like kind of a salsa with egg. And it's just, I don't know how to explain, but it is delicious. My hubby loves this breakfast, and my kids, well, I gotta make them something different because has serrano, and they like spicy food, but this is just too spicy for them. So I'm boiling this. It needs to boil, and then I'll start getting my eggs and stuff ready, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put my onion in there. So just give me a second. Okay, I already put the onion in there. I cut it in half, and then I'm just gonna wait for it to boil. And this I was gonna let you know that this tutorial is about cooking. It's not about makeup or anything. Don't think that I'm just going to be doing makeup on my channel. I'm going to be doing sorts of things that I like to do. I like to cook, clean, put makeup on, things like that. It's not just going to be makeup because that's not the only thing I do. I'm a stay-home mom, so I do quite a bit. So let me go ahead and get the eggs going. Well, you know what? I need to turn up the heat so I could start boiling. And then I'll start putting my eggs in a pan. And then I'll get back to show you guys how that turns out with the eggs. And of course, I use oil. Some people don't. They use butter or milk. I use oil. You know, because I was raised that way. So I'm used to it. But I'll get back. Okay, now I have put my, what would you call this in Spanish? In English, sorry. In Spanish, I call it placa for my tortillas. This is where I put my tortillas, tortillas at. And right here's where I put my eggs. And before I scramble these eggs, mess them all up, I'm going to show you the things I like to use. I love to use garlic and salt. That's just one of my favorite seasonings to add to like all my food. And parsley flakes. I do not know why. I just love seeing some color. I don't know. I just like using parsley as well. So I'm going to add that to the eggs before I get crazy with them. And there you have it. I scrambled these eggs up with the parsley and garlic salt. And I can't tell you how much garlic salt or anything like that, because I don't know, I just know when to stop. And now I'm going to wait for this. So I'm just going to wait for this to boil a little bit more. Everyone's asleep right now, so it's 9 in the morning. So I already got ready, took a shower, got ready, and now I'm going to do breakfast burritos. So when they wake up, my kitchen will be clean and they'll just eat their burrito, grab their burritos and eat it. La 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 la. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for that to boil, and then my thing is on for the tortillas, so I'm gonna turn it down so my tortilla won't burn. Okay, and then that I have it on, and that's gonna need to boil. So I'll come back whenever that's done. Okay, so that's boiling already, so I'm gonna turn it off. And then I'm going to put my egg in here. It was hot, but I had to remove it because I was on the phone. And then I was going to, this is afterwards. This is the kind of cheese I use, asadero cheese. And we love this cheese. I do not know what you would call it. Sorry, it was on top of my beans. I was wondering why is it. I took it out of the fridge and I was like, what's going on in here? What are y'all doing with the beans? Anyways, so I'm going to add this after everything's all together in the pan. But that's later after that. Right now, what else do I need? Got that boiling. Let me put my eggs in here. Well, that's already done. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add my eggs. My eggs. My eggs. My eggs. You could wait for it to be, the oil be a little bit more hot, but let's crank up the heat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's crank up the heat on that. And this, I'm gonna blend it in the blender. So give me a second to get my blender out. Okay, so I'm back. I added my, everything that was in here, I added it in here, except for the water. Sorry, it's like too close. The water, I just put a little bit, not like all full or anything like that, just a little bit, so I could have that taste. Now I'm gonna go get my garlic and salt out, so I could put some garlic and salt. My garlic and salt. Add some in here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. My man's phone's ringing. Okay. Let's put this thing up. Okay, now where's my lid? Oh crap, my lid. Okay, and then here I'm gonna put some beaners for my kids with cheese. Give me. And then I had to remove from the heat because it was getting too hot. Why does it look so yellow on the camera? It looks weird, but it's a pretty color. It's not that yellow. It's like whitish yellow. Anyways. Okay, so I put this back in the heat, and then I blended it, but not that much. It's just like a little blend, so you could have like, you know, some chunks, not like solids, like more like, let me get a spoon so I can show you guys better. Spoon's gonna go in the same thing. Anyways, look, see, it's like big pieces. Focus. See, it's like big pieces, not all the way shredded like liquidy. Okay, now let me smash these into little pieces. What am I making for lunch? Okay. Okay, to me this is done, so I'm gonna add the liquid. The salsa. Wait, I didn't even taste it. Let me taste it real quick. Yep. Okay. Let me go ahead and add this. Is everything out? Ooh, 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 yes. I love this stuff in gorditas. It's like a small tortilla. It's like a little circle, and then you cut it, and then you put this in there. Oh my goodness. It's delicious. Delicioso. But right now I'm just going to do burritos because I got it clean. When don't we clean, right? We're always cleaning. Even if we're stay-home moms or working, we're always cleaning. Okay, so I'm going to let that boil, which is already doing so. Like this. You don't want... There's water. You see that like little bit of water in there? You don't want it to leave. You know, you don't want it to disappear. So just keep moving it around because you want that. Well, that's the way we like it. We like that liquidy stuff. Now, let me taste a little bit. Perfect. Now my beans over here. Waiting for my beans. I put these in the crock pot. I do it in the night before. So in the morning, when I wake up, they are done. But this was from, not yesterday. Yeah, yesterday morning these were done. So I had left over, and I just put them in here. And then sometimes I add beans in here because it's so good as well. Let me go ahead and cut up the cheese so you can see how I add the cheese as well. Okay, so I added the cheese. Already in there, I added some cheese over here, and I have my tortilla in there. So this is done and ready, so you can turn it off. Sorry, it's getting fogged up because of the steam of the eggs. Whoa, it's blurry. Still blurry. Okay. So this is done. I already turned it off. Now I'm waiting for my beaners to be ready. Just let that cheese melt in there and that will be done. And then put my tortilla around. And then the tortilla will be done. Make the burritos and complete. So thanks for watching. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And that's it for today. Thank you. Bye. Boom.